All right, Saints fans, I'm gonna try and give us a little boost right here. I already pulled up the Bucks and the Camp Panthers game next week. We got a little something to spew. It's gonna be an ugly game. It's gonna be an ugly game. I'm gonna tell you this right now. It's gonna be low scoring. There's gonna be a lot of turnovers, and it's gonna be ugly. Will Carolina pull it out? I don't know. But the thing is, everybody's counting them out and they got a shot. Why? I'll tell you right here. When I size up football games or any kind of sports matchups, you always pull the game chart first, right? So we got it at 1/7/2024, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time over there in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, when you pull the chart, you get Jupiter on the ascendant at 540, and the logna, which is the ascending degree, is 849 Taurus. So that's a 3-degree hit. Now you thinking that's always great? You got Jupiter in the first, right? Well, no, not right, because the favorite would be designated this block right here, which would be Taurus, and that would be Tampa Bay. So this is designated for Tampa Bay. Now, I'll get to that why it's not always good when I pull up Todd Bowles' chart and Chris Neighbors. If you look 180 degrees down, you got the moon. Now, granted, it's almost over in Sagittarius. It's still there at 28 degrees. So for Carolina, you'd have the ninth Lord Moon and the first debilitated. Roger that. Now, if we do a little Gemini study of this, if you look at this, this would be Orgala on the Lagna, but it's a 12-1 Orgala. That's not good. And if you look at the bottom one, right here, you got Venus and Mercury to the left in Sagittarius, and you got K2. Now, this is a good Orgala for the, you see, this is something that's called lockdown. You got two benefics and one planet on the side. So, naturally, this is a big point for the underdog. It's a big point. All right. And not only do you have Orgala, but it's actually Venus, which is the first lord for them. It's that lord that is pulling the Orgala for the underdog. All right, let's go to other charts. So remember, we taking Taurus and Scorpio as the baseline of the chart, which is what we got in the last one. So it would be 3 degrees right here. I'm sorry, 8 degrees and 5 degrees is where Jupiter's at. There's nothing there for, oh wait, wrong one. Nothing there for Todd Bowles. If you look across, you'll see the moon will be right on his sun. And you can look, Todd Bowles' juice is in Sagittarius. So he's going to have all these planets in the 8th house with the 8th Lord Jupiter transiting the first. I don't say that's a good thing. And then on top of that, his natal Jupiter is in the 12th from Jupiter. That is not good. If you pull over to the Navamsha, I didn't show y'all this yet. The Navamsha is 19 Pisces rising with the moon on the ascendant. Okay, so if you look across, there's nothing in Virgo, so there's nothing in there for the Panthers. But if you look, now they have that hemming process with, you see, so that Orgala kind of cancels itself because they got it now, the Vamsha. So everything I just told you about that Orgala for points, just cancel that. But we're not done. Go back to Todd Bowles. Look where his Saturn's at in the Navamsha. It's in Pisces. Look where his Mars at. He has Saturn Mars opposition in the Navamsha on the axis that'll be rising in the Navamsha. I don't really think that's too good, but we'll see. I will see. I don't think it looks good for the Bucks right here at all. We pull up old boys chart, Chris Neighbors for the Panthers, and we go back to the D1. We look at Taurus. Where is Saturn? Saturn is right there, causing fucking problems for the Bucks. And this is where a lot of my analysis base is coming off from right here. Even though his moon, that's the only thing. That's why I say it's going to be real sloppy, because his moon will be in the 8th from the transiting moon. But if you look, that Argala does come back because he has Jupiter, Mars in Sagittarius. So when you look and you drop Venus and Mercury right there, they got some problems. You come over here to his Navamsha, look where his moon's at. Right there in fucking Pisces. Yep. So it's going to be a big game for them. I bet you if anything, the Panthers covered this fucking game by 3 points, or less. It's going to be a good game. Who that? Don't fucking lose faith. The astrology says not to lose faith.